Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are the Aboriginal Outlaws. I'm Sugar Bear.
Johnny B.
You forgot to put the camera on yourself.
Oh, shut up. We'll figure it out. I'm Johnny B.
And tonight's guest is, we got another cherry there, fellas. I'm glad to finally have one of my good friends on. I've known him since we were fucking playing in the sandbox. And you know what? Life is funny because, even though, we can be off doing a thing over here and he's off doing this thing over there, somehow or another, we always intertwine again. It's like life just keeps going, baby, like a P wave. And, here we are. I'd like to welcome to the show Mr. Isaiah Benedict, a.k.a. Iggy.
Gwigwe.
You still go by Iggy?
Everybody, yeah. People usually still call me Ig.
Yeah. So how you been?
Pretty good. Staying busy.
Right on. Yeah. So what are your plans for the future?
Right now, just get through my schooling, and then I recently decided to be getting into holistic healing counseling.
Nice.
Yeah, like very recently, like within 5 months ago, something like that.
Now, what does that really entail, the holistic healing?
Like wellness and holistic health is just like a little bit of spiritual guiding and yeah, basically that.
Well, our fellow over there on the hippie front, the yogi over there, he's really big on the holistic thing. He's involved with the Holistic Life Foundation.
Like yoga, meditation.
Yeah, would that be something like you'd be interested in?
Yeah.
Didn't you used to do yoga?
Yeah, I did. Wow, my grandfather got me started at like 15, 16. He tried to keep me out of the drugs and the partying scene. It didn't work out, but I mean, I learned a lot about yoga and meditation. Yeah.
So what'd you learn?
Oh man, he had me. So this is my...
Drugs taste a lot better when you're flexible.
Gives you a lot of breathing room for more
Alcohol
drugs.
goes down smoother when you can bend.
I do have a yoga related question after you explain this.
Like I was like 15, 16, and I had this 60. I think he was 65 around that time. He was definitely over 60. He's hanging from the ceiling, and he's like doing sit-ups from the ceiling. Like I was like, oh, all right. He's like, I can teach you to do stuff like this, and I'm like, all right, come on, boy. I never got up to that point, but yeah, we started doing yoga and it helping me breathe, meditation. That kind of helped me with like neurodivergent stuff like anxiety and panic attacks and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, there's like a lot of benefits to it, so it was pretty cool to get into. Yeah.
So my semi-yoga related question.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, there has been a time where I have intentionally tried making a baby.
Okay.
And the thing is, the old wives' tale of like after you put a load in there, sometimes ladies like to sit with their legs up.
Yeah.
Is that really doing anything?
I've heard that. I've never looked into that.
Come on, yoga man. You're supposed to have the answers for me.
I'm not a counselor yet. It takes time to learn everything.
Is that what you want to... You want to be a doula?
No. So holistic health is just... It's like the combination of guiding people where to go. Like, if you come into the game not knowing anything, you can tell them, you can take this approach instead of getting, like, medicine off the counter. We have like medicinal herbs that are from like around the area you can use for stuff. Or just even like me teaching my kids right now, they're coming at an age where they're going to develop anxiety and depression. I'm like, well, there's exercises and stuff that you can do naturally for yourself that'll help, help you get away from anxiety and depression, help you fight it as you're going to get it. Like, for sure you're going to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cherokee hair tampons, man. You remember that South Park? Yeah.
No,
you
I
don't.
remember that episode.
Yeah, I probably watched.
It's an old
the
one.
first 5 seasons, 4 maybe.
Oh,
Till the movie came out, right?
You're in luck. It is like season 3.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I can't remember that.
Yeah, Cheech and
I just
Chong.
remember like being a kid And my dad loved that cartoon, and he like let us watch it, and it was highly inappropriate. And I was like, yeah, this is pretty cool. I think my dad might be the best dad Nuck with us now. He'd sit there and watch it with us.
Yeah, that was like the very first episode of a satellite comes out, it's carving his ass.
Yeah, man, that's amazing. I was wondering when you were going to take the camera off me. I'm just sitting here talking to voices. Hey.
We'll just run through them real quick.
That's awesome. Yeah.
So what's new with you, man? It's been a while since I've been in the studio.
Yeah, man, we missed you. Let's talk about it, man. For people that are seeing
For people
your...
that don't know already.
Well, here's the thing. Last week, I told Josh, I said, that's his business. Don't even talk about it. I said, let's just go right to the meat and potatoes, you know. Don't even acknowledge the elephant in the room. We had to fill your spot with 2 Browns, you know.
2 Browns.
2 Browns last week.
Yeah.
Equals 1 Johnny B.
Yeah, my brothers over there, Carvin D. Lewis and Jeffrey Rodriguez.
Man.
It was a good episode.
Yeah.
Nice.
We definitely were missing some of that Johnny B. broth, though. We would have had a great stew, but we needed that Johnny B. broth. So, yeah, if you wouldn't mind, yeah.
I just fell again, man.
Oh,
Fainted, coughing, again at work. Around the same time too, about 6 a.m. It was weird, cause I kind of felt it was gonna happen, so I kind of braced myself this time, so it wouldn't be that bad, and I still woke up on the floor.
And it was still that bad.
Really disoriented. I just cut open the scar that I had before. I busted that open and I hit my lip. When I came to, my front teeth right here were stuck in my lip. So I had to pull my lip down and around my teeth. So I must have hit the fucking corner, like right there. Fucked my nose up again. It's already fucking broken, so didn't really feel that. But the stitches the second time around in the same spot were a little fucking hurt a little bit more than the first time.
Yeah, I can imagine. Mm-hmm. You know,
Plus that doctor was a piece of shit. He was pressing on, like, right on the fucking forehead. Yeah. Well, yeah, stitches come out tomorrow again. And I finally went and actually seen a doctor. And he prescribed me some shit for my face to possibly get this cough under control that I've had for like 3 fucking months. So it's getting really fucking sickening at this point.
Yeah, I would say. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How many times I tell people I don't smoke too?
Yeah.
So like, so you don't smoke, not weed, not cigars, and you just fall? I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking clumsy. What do you want from me? But no, yeah. Apparently it's been happening a lot lately. I've been talking to people where they've shown me pictures of people, like relatives that have fallen, passed out, fainted, and they got like cut open their faces and shit. I'm like, so I'm not the only one. That's crazy. Maybe something that was us in the air. But
Gnarly.
I'm on the path to getting all better now. Should be 100% in a couple more weeks.
nice.
You know, I gotta say, I had a hell of a cough like that myself, and I even told you how I was falling a few times. Fucked up my head and shit. And the crazy thing is, it was the winter before COVID. So when COVID came around and people were describing the symptoms, I'm like, did I fucking have that already back in January? Holy shit.
I think we did too.
I'm telling you, man, you know, when I came to, because when you pass out and you come out of it, it's like getting choked out. You come out of it, you're like, it's like getting rebooted. You come back online, you're like,
Fucking hard reset.
yeah.
Your fucking eyes are just going around like, where the fuck am I? Yeah.
But imagine coming out of that in sweat. So I was in an anipi ceremony,
Oh shit.
fucking hot, practically naked. It's dark in there.
Some guys entering you
Steamy.
from the back.
I'm getting the nice 2-finger fucking Charlie itch
What
there.
does my asshole feel like that?
Yeah.
Don't get it done. Your asshole will hurt a lot afterwards.
Yeah, so coming to, you know, inside a sweat is fucked up because, you know, kind of feel like you're dead.
Shit. Then you just come through and there's a fire in front of you. Oh,
I know.
fuck, I am dead.
I'm in fucking hell.
Holy
Hell
fuck.
is real. I said Jesus Christ a lot.
And I'm just surrounded by other Indians. I think this is where we all go. Huh?
I really think it would be cool if you were to become a doula, though. Because, I mean, you know, your path is your own.
Yeah.
But the thing is, we do know a doula. And she's pretty awesome. She goes by the Pleasure Doula. What's up, Allie? Shout out to you. But, you know, she's out there. And I think you would probably enjoy a lot of her philosophy and the way she's viewing, you know, like mental health and stuff when it pertains to your sex life and sexual exploration and a healthy, you know, sexual exploration, you know, discovering yourself and your body. And the thing is, she's doing that to really get women to like come out of their shell and help find themselves. There's not really a man out there doing it. You know, I think you could be that man.
Nice. I mean, I've kind of been doing that, just on my spare time.
I know, but fucking smarten up. You can get paid to do it. You can get paid to
smarten
do it.
up. So you're not there yet?
No.
No.
If he started selling toys, like
What? Well, like, what is a doula? What is that?
a doula is usually like midwives and stuff like that. Like it's more just like health, you know, with the female body.
Okay.
You know, but the pleasure doula, like what Allie does, is about having a happy body through your sexuality.
Nice.
All right.
You know what? You guys chit chat a little bit. Let me get you a good definition of what doula is.
Give me a good definition.
Yeah, you do that.
So what's going on, Isaiah? What have you been up to these days?
Man, I started taking Ganya Geha lessons with Aquazesna Freedom School.
Huh?
And at the same time, because I didn't know this was happening, at the same time, I'm also in full-time college with NCCC for business entrepreneurship. I didn't know I was going to have a full-time Ganya Geha classes. I heard it was going to be like once or twice a week. And
Yeah, I thought usually those classes were like once or twice a week.
those are like the more upper tier
Yeah.
programs, I guess. The lower ones, I think they just started that this year, where it's going to be like the parent has to be there full time, I think, for 2 years so they can build fluency.
Shit.
Yeah. But I mean, it's really hard, but it's also really rewarding.
Yeah. I've been told it's a really hard language to learn. I've sat through it all through fucking elementary, and they actually wouldn't let me take a second language when I got to high school. Yeah, they asked me before I went to Salmon, what would you like to take? I'm like, I don't know. Let's try Spanish. I sat in Spanish class for like 5 months and they kicked me out. So no, you're Indian. You gotta take Mohawk. Oh, well, fuck you then. I'll go sit with the other Indians. Yeah, exactly like that. Yeah. All right. Fuck you, white people then.
I think they were just actually using their brain. They were like, this fucking kid, he's gonna fuck around. He's gonna be an asshole. Just give him a fucking B+ and don't even fuck with him, dude. It's just-
There's just a lot of white heads, and then there's me in the back. Just like that.
He actually looks Hispanic.
Yeah, just wide eye. Like I look like the person I should be speaking Spanish. Besides everybody else, all the fucking Salmon River, the farmer kids in there.
Yeah.
Just me.
A doula is a non-medical companion who can support you physically and emotionally throughout childbirth. During labor, they can reassure and encourage you and help you with changing position, breathing, massage, and relaxation.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So basically, they're just, when the baby arrives and postpartum, a doula is there to help you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did she talk about like orgasms and how that helps during birth? 'Cause that's the thing, right?
I think they
I have
touched on
never,
it in like a funny way on like Workaholics, but do you know something about that?
I've only ever finger banged one pregnant woman.
I could use a new wrinkle in the brain if you
Yeah.
got the, if
Yeah.
you got the, if you got some.
I don't know, I'm coming off 2 major head injuries, so just like let's take it slow.
I don't got no specificities, but that's just what I heard.
Yeah.
I mean, I would assume, right? Because, it's hitting points in your brain where pleasure is instead of, while you're in pain. I mean, I don't want to get like a bone reset and having someone jack me off. That sounds terrible.
I will say this.
Put a finger in it. Put a finger in it.
Sometimes the rush of hormones and like chemicals like dopamine and all the good shit in your brain are just rushing immediately after childbirth.
Yeah.
And sometimes that can make a woman a little turned on. It happens. But during childbirth, I've never heard that.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Me either.
I think that's just some greedy dad. Like, get the fucking kid out of there so I can start humping again. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it sounds like one of those old Indian tales. That's what I'm guessing. One of those stories your dad used to share with his friends and shit. Yeah.
That was real dicey coming from you, guy.
What?
Because how many kids you got?
Hurry the fuck up! I want to plant my face back in it.
I'm trying to say things without getting in too much trouble. But I'm also trying to be funny about
Oh,
it.
that goddamn baby hope. Daddy's horny.
I'm right behind you.
There you go. There you go. If you don't mind me saying, if it's too personal, just tell me to shut the fuck up.
All right.
But again, I'm just going by things that you put on Facebook.
Okay.
But I don't know if that's public or if that's only for your friends to see.
There's a lot of friends. There's a lot of people I don't really know. So it's like mix and mix.
Okay, well, if I end up bringing up something you don't want out there, just tell me to shut the fuck up and we'll edit it later.
All right, you good?
There was a time you were looking for a surrogate, right?
Yeah, that's still happening.
Oh, any luck with that?
Yeah, I got 2. I mean,
Wow.
yeah, I got 2 so far.
And that's, just like you just want more kids.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, and like anybody who potentially has interest in me dating and where we talked about dating, I'm like, well, this is happening first, like before anything else happens.
Right.
So yeah, like 100%. I'm gonna have kids either way. So.
How about how many do you want to have?
Depends. Like, is that not? Do I gotta get right up in here like this?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, like 2 to 4, and then
You want 2 to 4 more?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna foster and adopt after that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
So working on sugar bear numbers, huh?
Yeah. No, I'm gonna go past.
You shooting double digits, right?
Yeah.
Doubles.
Well, it's up to you now. Now that I got a kink in the hose, it's up to you fellas
What's that?
to keep repopulating.
No more venom left.
It's on us. We gotta
I
rebuild
pass
the
it to
nation.
you, yeah. In fact, that orgasmo birth, you can put that to the test.
Yep.
But like, it's real. While she's pushing, rubber nipples. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a coin cost.
A coin cost.
That's a coin cost. You could get decked out if she's an angry Mohawk woman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, get off my goods.
Yeah. They like to swing.
Yeah. They like to pound on you for something's funny. So if you're in pain and you're rubbing her nipples,
Well, that's awesome that you got a tremendous support for surrogacy. That's great. That's a lot. You have a lot of good friends then.
yeah, dude. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. We're just enjoying it.
Yeah.
We're just enjoying it.
What about you? More kids ever cross your mind? After you got snipped?
If I'm being honest,
You just jump in a car one night, getting ready for work, and just start breaking down like, no more sugar bears? No?
I'll be completely honest with you. If you want to go there, I'll go there. When I first, it finally dawned on me, like, hey, you had a vasectomy and you're done. I was excited. I was like, cream pies forever. I was making memes. I was like fucking bragging about it. I was like, hey, ha ha ha. Now I can just like throw it at people. But
And
then,
the fucking
okay,
guy
it's
from
yeah,
Silence of the Lambs.
exactly.
Just chucking cum at people.
That sick fuck.
There he goes.
I guess we ain't going to your house on Halloween, you fucking prick.
Holy shit.
Just skip the house.
Yeah. Just got a bag with just lotion in it. That's fucking weird. We go, that's fucking very weird. Why do you got a bag filled with lotion? That's not lotion, guys.
Man, so I can't do my Buffalo Bill costume.
I mean, you probably can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest with you, when it dawned on me, like, oh my God, you're done making babies. I don't know. It kind of like bummed me out for like a day. Like bummed me out to the point where I didn't even want to fuck.
Damn.
I was that sad. Like I had a sad wiener just laying on sad balls, just looking like fucking sad gonzo. And I'm like, we're done, buddy. We're fucking done. I'm like, you're just like a hose now.
Just dripping.
Yeah.
Sad trips.
Then you get home and you see all your kids, you're like, you cheer right up. Start yelling at the kids, you're like, all right, we're back to normal.
But, then I eventually got over it and I was like, yeah, I can cream pie forever because a lot of people love cream pies. Mm-hmm. It's like a big breeding kink now.
Yeah, and I'm like, hats off to you, man, for doing that.
Yeah. But a lot of people, as much as they love the breeding kink, they're like, I don't want kids, though. And they're like, I'm your guy.
Yeah. Hold up.
I'm like, guaranteed you'll be safe.
Yep. Kid proof.
Yeah. I don't know how I'm going to get my wife into that, though. The polyamory thing, though, Because it seems like a lot of people are struggling with it. Yeah. How long has Josh been bitching about it since we met this son of a bitch?
I think it was on, 3-4 years.
Yeah. Same complications as a regular relationship, just more shit.
This times
involved. Yeah. Plus another person's shit.
That's the thing, is I talked to somebody that's actually engaged in that kind of life.
Yep.
And, hey, more power to them if they can make it work.
Yep.
But it did sound like a lot, because not only does your main partner, you got to make sure you date them and you keep them happy and you keep them pleased. Mm-hmm. Now you're taking on another person who you have to date, who you have to check in with, and be there for them like a boyfriend. Yeah. It's not just getting a side piece. If you want to go out and be a whore, that's fine. But don't try and hide behind, the polyamory thing, because you're just mocking people that are actually trying to live that life. Do you find, when people do try to stand behind that, where really they just want to be a slut, do you find that insulting?
Yeah, and there's a good percentage of that out there too. They're like out there cheating and they get caught, or they're trying to bring in somebody else, and they're not being respectful of their partner, and yeah, they're kind of being assholes about it.
Yeah. Newsflash, people, having a side piece does not make you polyamorous. That just means you're cheating. Would you mind going there and explaining to people what's the difference between having a side piece, being open, and being polyamorous? If you could, actually try to categorize it.
Yeah. There's a couple of different types. There's like people who are regular, just poly, where they're both people agree to have sex with other people. They agree to their own terms.
Yeah.
And then there's like polyamorous, which I am, which means that I don't want to just fuck other people. I want to have a emotional relationship with other people. And then there's people who just cheat that don't. They go outside their set rules and they just do whatever they want. And when they get caught, they're whatever. They're like, oh well, this is me. This is who I am. And I'm like, no, you're just an asshole.
I think some people get a thrill out of that, though, being the asshole
and
that
there's
cheats.
a safe way to do that. You can make up rules where you're like, oh yeah, this is kind of what I'm into. Respectfully, yeah, we can work that out to make it look like that if you want. And they can be like, oh, I'm texting this person, and you know what I mean?
Like role play.
Yeah, like role play. Yeah. There's a safe way to do everything if you're into a kink.
And that's really the thing that a lot of people that, they get misguided when they start thinking about stuff like that. It's because they don't understand that this way of life is definitely about being safe with all your partners so that you're not, fucking giving each other diseases and shit, So it's all about, having fun but being safe.
Exactly. Yeah.
And a lot of people, they don't look at that part because, and I think a lot of people struggle with the whole, would you say that's probably the hardest part? And it's not even the physical part. It's about how you just said that you want to have the emotional part.
Yep.
You want to have love.
Yeah.
And there is nothing wrong with more love. But the thing is, people have the hardest part allowing, their partner to...
Sharing, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Would you say that's the hardest part?
Yeah, I mean, nowadays it's mainly juggling real life problems, real world problems, jobs, money, apartments, places to live, where you're going, time spent together. But I mean, emotionally, yeah, that's the biggest issue is like trust. And it's most people, when they do it, most healthy relationships and like triads or more, what they'll do is they'll cater to like the most vulnerable person in the relationship, the most one that's going through. They'll gravitate towards them, make them feel comfortable. Like, are you okay with this? We'll do this. If you don't want to, we can do something else.
Just constantly checking in.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like being vocal. And, communication, man. That's what it's all about.
Now, someone that is like, obviously, this isn't something you just try. Mm-hmm. It's your sexuality. It is what you are. So people that, feel like, I think this is me, and they want to explore that side of them, and they don't know how to present that to their partner that they may be with right now. What advice would you give them to be like, if you want to talk to your partner about this, here's what you could say,
Oh, geez, I haven't gone in that specifically. I did when I first had those thoughts. I was actually in a relationship a long time ago, and I was like, I think we tried something. I was like, at first it became a thought. We tried it one drunken night, and then afterwards I was like, I kind of want to do something like that. I'm like, I don't want to exclude you. I wanted you involved, but I want to be involved with also another person if we could do that. It didn't work out with them. They kind of had trust issues right off the spot, and then I ended up finding out they were cheating on me the whole time. So I guess that didn't really matter anyway. But you kind of just, I guess, be forward about it. Like, hey, I'm into this. I would want to try this if you would want to try this. And then if it doesn't, I'm okay being with you. Like, you are enough for me if you don't want to do this. Because obviously you've gotten to that point where you've had to have talked about it before then. If you're in a serious relationship.
Well, of course, every guy, every guy has tried to, is there any way I can maybe for my birthday? Maybe you and another woman. I don't know. Can we? But, I think what, is a big roadblock for most couples that want to explore, something like that, because if that's really how they feel, they want to, give it a shot. But I think what holds a lot of people back is insecurity, really. And, I think when people, I kind of guess get stuck with the roadblock, with a partner that's like, well, aren't I enough?
Oh yeah.
Like how would they immediately stop and be like, okay, we don't have to do that anymore, and in a way kind of ignore that side of them, or do they have to stand their ground and be like, well, this is who I am, so.
Yeah, it's like, it's just like any other part of any relationship problem. You
I
kind
think
of
the
gotta.
skunk's right outside the window again.
Yeah, I smelled it on the way
Mm-hmm.
on. Yeah, so
sorry.
like any other situation, it's
Is it really that strong?
Yeah, it did that. It did that again. It did that last week too.
I mean, my nose has been broken. For like
Yeah,
a
I know.
I can barely smell shit as is.
you
So
can't smell it.
I can
very
very faint. I thought it was a weed plant.
No,
at
it's very
first.
pungent.
Yeah, I thought it was weed at first, but I don't know. It was,
It just keeps getting.
We're here
stronger.
alone, dude.
I can barely. No, like you can smell fucking a plant growing outside.
Right.
Really skunky. Like,
I mean, I'll fight through it if you guys can. So.
Yeah.
but then again, like my nose has only worked like half the time, anyways, because I used to abuse a lot of drugs.
Yeah.
So with it being broken, it's just like it's like a fucking light switch. It's on and off.
All right, I'm sorry to cut you off with my gagging here, but yeah, continue, please.
Start talking about fucking other people.
All right, honey, just breathe through
I don't even know why I try. It's just you're the guy. He does the best gag. He really does.
My buddy always says the same joke. She's gagging from the smell, not the size. that's a bad joke. You gotta get a new one.
Fucking skunkles.
Scaring them away.
Gross.
What were we talking about?
When people come to that roadblock of having an insecure partner, do they just kind of forfeit that side of them and be like, okay, we don't have to go there again, or should they stand their ground and be like, well, this is who I am, so.
Yeah, you do if you want to stay in the relationship, and like they'll compromise as far as they can if they want to be in the relationship with you, if they know this is what you want, and maybe they don't know for themselves, and hey, maybe we can try it. They might meet you halfway at least, and then you can try it and see if you like it or don't like it,
But for people that want to forego that, side of their sexuality for the sake of just being with their partner and keeping them happy, wouldn't that just kind of like be settling?
Yeah. That's why it's up to you how far you want to compromise your own self. You know what I mean?
I see.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why you should be a male pleasure doula. Yeah.
I mean,
you should be something. You should be something.
Yeah, it was actually my ex-wife who, we were talking about a lot of personal stuff, and we had a really long talk. And she's like, I think you should go into counseling, like some type of counseling. She's like, because it really helps me a lot, like when we exchange like that. And I just took it. I'd never thought. First I laughed at it, and then I thought about it, and I was like, yeah, that actually sounds like it wouldn't be work at all. I mean, I've been talking with people and trying to help people work through the issues for a long time, and I was like, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, I kind of pivoted away from food business to that.
Now, obviously, the guys in this room, we're in long-term relationships with, and we know that communication is key, and we know how to listen and whatnot. And I know it's funny to bring up on a podcast because it's very audio-driven. People literally listen to our show. But, if you wouldn't mind maybe like giving some young men pointers, on how to be a better listener for their partner and how to engage more, like fully with their partner.
I still don't listen. You heard the part where I said ex-wife.
I heard that too. I was like, how old are you guys? You guys been married already? Wow.
No.
Wow. I must have missed that class.
I have lots of kids get married, you know.
Yeah.
So you guys had kids first, right? How many kids do you have?
I got 2 by blood, but I take care of 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
2 of your own kids, and you take care of 6 more?
No, I take care of 6 altogether.
Oh, 6 altogether. Oh, that live with you at your place, or?
I take 1 on the weekends, and then the other 3 I don't really see that much.
Oh.
Just because of living situations.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But you're dad to all.
Yeah. I could be father to more children. I don't know.
Do they call you dad or like Papa or something cool?
No. 2 that aren't mine call me Bubba. My kids call me Bubba or Luggany, and then the other 2 they don't. They have really close to their dads.
Yeah.
I don't want to intrude on that part. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's more power to you.
Yeah.
So, in this ideal polyamorous life, like say you have your own like pleasure palace, how many wives would you want?
Ideally I'd want to just be in a 3-person relationship, and then sometimes we go on adventures with other people.
Ah,
So like mainly try.
so a throuple,
Yeah.
but sometimes you go and swing.
Sometimes.
Gotcha. You think you got any to live that life, Johnny B?
No.
No?
No.
No.
I don't have enough energy. Well, right now. I think just me and Kristen and the 3 kids. I think that's perfect. But if we do, I don't know. We might have 1 or 2 little ones.
Oh yeah.
Or who knows? Maybe a year from now we might, I don't know, experiment with another person.
There you go.
Yeah, like you said, it's all about communication.
Yeah.
We communicate not a lot, but here and there. But yeah, it's still a work on thing, Not like natives. We don't communicate. We communicate for shit. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. My communication in relationships is fucking terrible. So it's a work in progress.
Right.
It's always going to be a work in progress because we're men, we're raised to be strong and all that shit. You do not like be vulnerable, And I've known that for a while, but I'm just like starting to fucking open up and shit about stuff. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I just made that post about that actually. Did you see that post?
I did not.
Oh.
Tell us about it, sir.
Oh, because it was I finally got to deal with my son being in the hospital, and my daughter, she was in the hospital a year and a half prior. Mm-hmm. And then I was just at home chilling by myself, at least 3-4 weeks after he was hospitalized, and I was just broke down, and I was just thinking of how my dad dealt with my brother being in the hospital his whole life, and I was like, I don't know how the fuck he did it. I watched him, some of his best friends, his dad, his brother die. And I was like, I don't think I've ever seen him cry at a funeral. Mm-hmm. And I was like, fuck. I got crippled by that.
Right.
Yeah, same here. I don't think I've ever seen any of the men in my life cry. My father. I come from a big family. I got fucking 18 aunts and uncles.
Yeah.
So when you think about it, you don't never see men in your family cry like the older generation.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I'm trying to move away from that. That's exactly how I was.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to, switch it up. Be a little bit more sensitive. Be a little bit more sensitive, Johnny.
You wonder why my dad was...
Now that I realized that life is really short. You never know when something's going to happen, man. And you were talking about fucking passing out earlier, coming out of a fucking like that, and you're covered in blood, and you're on the floor, concrete floor, and you're look down on the floor, somebody wow. So an eye opener.
Yeah.
It's a really scary feeling not being in control. Fuck, that just happened. What the fuck happened? So now I'm working on it.
You had to get blood in your eyes to open them?
Oh, yeah, man. I had to actually, like, fucking hit a wall. Yeah. Oh, this fucking was a fucking countertop and a fucking concrete floor. For me to be like, yeah, damn. I can't, like, I don't want my kids through that, you know.
Yeah.
So I talk to them now like that, and it's all right, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you always wonder why, like, our dads were like, I don't know if your dads are like that. I'm not saying nothing, but like my dad's would just, like, he'd just be like, I don't know, we're just be fucking pissed off, and I was like, wonder why he's like that. And I was like, he's telling me all kinds of stories. He's like, yeah, when I was in a residential school, you know, I got hospitalized like 6 times, and I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
went through a lot of shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So they basically beat the emotion out of him.
I mean, I don't know. Like he's come a long way from how he started out before, because like he had diabetes, and then he went through a lot of shit. My brother went through a lot of shit. He had like a rare heart birth defect, so he had like I think a bunch of surgeries were like 50% at best, and then a lot of other kids that were in his position, they didn't make it. And then like the surgery that they do on him now is like what they do procedurally now, but it was like clinical at the time. They didn't even know if it was gonna work. So he wasn't even supposed to be alive. They're like, you're not gonna live to see 18, and he's like, you just turned 30 this year. So I'm like, that's a lot of shit that he had to have gone through, and I'm like, I have no idea how he could have done that.
I heard this thing on Joe Rogan, and it makes a lot of sense to me. And I know some people can find Joe Rogan a tad controversial, but sometimes they say things on that show, and it just really resonates with me, and it got me, I don't know, just this stuck with me. He said, hard times create hard men. Hard men create soft times. Soft times create soft men. And soft men create hard times.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that one.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, wow. I'm like, so no matter what, you're always going to need like men that'll be ready to kill and fight and do the bad shit if they gotta. That's why we get peace. That's how we get comfort. Sacrifice. And I was like, holy shit. So in a way, as shitty as it is that your dad had to live through that, you get the cozy comforts of his suffering. You know?
Yeah.
Same thing with my grandfather. Same thing with your grandfather and your dad, possibly. You know, just, we have the luxury to talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
They didn't.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying we're soft men.
No.
We're educated men.
I mean, I'm soft on the outside a little bit.
We all are. Look at this. Look at all these guys on camera.
We're all squishy.
Yeah, I was gonna say pretty squishy.
We don't have our chiseled Jesus with us, today.
I like this one thing that this one dude said about dads. This guy was trying to talk shit about us. He's like, I got a bad dad. And the guy comes over. He's like, oh, your father raped you? And he's like, what? No. He's like, oh, he beat you then? He's like, no, he didn't beat me. I was like, so what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, don't fucking badmouth your dad.
It's pretty crazy that the universe had, plans for us to be dads. And I would say that, everyone in this room is a pretty fucking good dad, And I know I tell you as often as I can, I wish I could see you more, but I'd say you're a pretty fucking solid dad. Isn't it crazy that, that's what, like we had no idea, 20 years ago that this was our destiny. to be fucking awesome dads.
Oh man, 20 years ago?
Yeah, the shit we were getting into.
Fuck no.
And then we're gonna be the guy that's holding their baby like it's okay. Shh. Like my little girl got stung by a bee yesterday,
Man.
and she was, "Bah!" And I'm like, oh, it's okay, baby. And it was a bad cry too, the kind that was like, and it hurt my heart, and I'm like, oh.
Dig a hole and fill it with fucking mud. With water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never once thought I'd be a father.
Yeah.
20 years ago. I wasn't a very nice guy back then.
When you were toting AK.
I wasn't a very nice guy back then. But it's fucking crazy. It is crazy.
I wish I could find a picture of you, like back in your fucking piece of shit days,
Back in my
the
NWA
scumbag days. That's gonna be a fucking dad someday. Like that piece of shit.
He's gonna be in charge of children. This man.
It's a fucking trip, is it not?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was doing all kinds of scumbag shit too.
I'm pretty sure we all were. Well,
Of course.
you started early though, right? You started early, so you weren't as
I
bad.
unfortunately became a scumbag while I was a dad.
I got all that shit out of the way first. I think I'm ready. I ain't killed a man in about 3 years. I think I'm ready.
Oh shit. Yeah, man. So it's pretty wild, that you turned out to be a fucking awesome dad, huh?
Thank you. Yeah, you as well.
Thank you. But like, did you see this coming? Like, were you just like, holy fuck?
Yeah, I've always like to believe. Yeah, maybe I can have kids. But at the time, I'm like smoking a cigar, banging some chick over outside in the porch, and
they call that position the Capone. You're just bent over the fucking railing
The
while I got
Alphonse.
my cigar in the back.
The Alphonse right there.
on some booty.
Then you put it on her fucking asshole when you're done. That's some real gangster shit. Wait, none of y'all done that before? Put a
I've
cigar
never-
on a girl's fucking asshole?
I've never put a cigar on an asshole.
That's
Okay.
the first cake for me.
I must have been a special kind of piece of shit.
Give her a brown eye, a black eye.
That actually hurts putting a cigar on yourself.
They call that the Ashy Larry.
I got cigarette burns actually.
I had one right there. I got
man,
it.
you were one of those guys.
Playing chicken.
I actually got it tattooed over. That fucking hurts, man. Tattooing
on the
over a
scar?
fucking. Oh my god.
Fuck, it's the worst.
It's fucking terrible. It was like a cigar. Like I woke up one morning, fucking, I was hammered. What is that? That hurts. And the fucking skin just melted. Like a little ball of fucking circle of skin just melted. Skin like, wow, I am not partying in Snide no more. Holy fuck! And then I also had like cigarette burns, like 5 of them going on my arm, and a cigar. I guess I won.
Chicken. Yeah.
I guess I won.
Chicken.
Fucking bastard.
Yeah, you never heard of that? That's, you put your arm to somebody else and then you put a cigarette in the middle and then see who pulls away first.
I think I did that. That's why this eye looks a little weird in the tattoo. But trust me, the other guy got it worse. Shout out to Will. Yeah, his fucking arm melted like crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was a pussy. I can't do fire.
No.
Yeah, I can do needles. I can do cuts. I can't do fire. Fire, I'm like, oh, I pull away fast.
So no pouring like the candle wax on you during bedroom time.
I've never done that.
No?
You ever done the wax?
No.
Ah,
I want to, but I feel like it's, that shit hurts a lot. Maybe I'll like if you want me to burn you up. We'll
I mean, we're not talking 3rd degree burns here, guys. Come on.
I think
Jesus
I would
Christ.
be an asshole and just like put the
fucking
candle upside down and right on your chest. Put that fucker out. There's
He's like, I don't know why we can't find a third.
There's your fucking wax, you son of a bitch.
Just get one of those torches and just melt the whole fucking brick of wax on somebody. Said you want to burn, darling.
You know what sucks? You ever fucking knock over like your duda's candle that's been lit for like 3 hours and it's like a fucking pool and that shit just gets on your... You're like, oh!
I got one better. I was leaving.
Looking like fucking Dark Man.
I was leaving my buddy's house. One night, and his sister had got this house, and we're all there hanging out.
Yeah.
And everybody went to bed. It's like, all right, I was getting ready to leave, and there was a candle burning on the thing. I was like, I'll be a nice guy. I'll go put the candle out, right? So I just walked. I didn't realize this candle has been burning all day. I just picked it up and went, as like, fucking wax all over my fucking face. Like, what the fuck? Fuck, that hurt. Like, yeah. So I walked to the bathroom, I put my glasses on and wash my face off. I leave the house. Next morning, she messages me, you all right? There's candle wax all over my table. I'm like, I have no idea. I have no idea how that happened. But anyways, I think my glasses are in your bathroom. So, yeah. I wasn't really thinking. I was, oh, fuck me. Fucking crazy.
I don't think you'd be in the wax then. You already get mad.
Yeah, I did it to myself.
She burns you.
As much as I love playing with fire, as much as I love playing with fire, I don't think I'd be able to into the wax thing.
That's a good point. Like, what happens if you're trying like a new rough kink?
Right?
And your reflexes are to hit. And you're like, I'm so sorry.
Get me out of here. Pineapple.
Like, you're just angry, but with a boner.
Fucking
Get the fuck off.
the fuck, go the fuck home. Who the fuck told you to hit that hard?
That'd be really hard because my safe word is keep going.
No, don't stop.
I think it was my wife. I think it was Tori. I asked her to hit me one time.
Oh, Jesus.
And she didn't open the hand. She just kind of coughed like this. And I just got mad and like grabbed her wrist after she did it. I'm like, don't fucking do that again, please. Because I'm pumping away and I'm just like, oh yeah, hit me. But she didn't fucking, she just,
She didn't palm me, she just fucking whack.
yeah, and it was like
Fucking right
here.
hook.
And I was just like, don't do that. Okay, don't.
In that situation, you're supposed to hit her back. Whack! It's like,
Just right on the forehead.
yeah.
Bop it.
Hey, Tony Danger said it was okay. No. So you ever given a donkey punch?
What?
You ever given a donkey punch?
No, what's that?
It's an old joke. I think it's what you when you're doing your doggy and then when you bust a nut, you cuff her on the side of the head.
Is that donkey punch? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, yeah, it's an old joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've heard of that. No, I've never done that.
No, so is
How about the women around here?
Is
That's
it on the to-do list? Don't hit back, man. Women around here.
That is
like, you
true.
gotta get you a white girl to try some shit like
in
that.
memoriam.
Yeah, get you a white girl. Because you can do anything you want to a white girl, man. They have zero feelings.
I forgot that is your philosophy.
Yeah.
There. Yeah.
Yep.
You mess around with the white white ladies.
Yeah, the white lady I'm talking to right now, she's like, "What are you going on a podcast for?" And I was like, "Because I'm getting a
Talk
white
about
lady.
beating women.
Getting a white lady. They want to know. They want to observe me. See how I'm
They want to know
see.
if her nipples are really pink.
Well, hello there. How you doing? Nice to meet you.
That's the sugar bear. Johnny B. You know that fucking handsome bastard.
He is.
Yeah. So where's your hat?
My hat.
Yeah.
The what?
I saw you have like a Western style hat now, don't you?
Like a cowboy hat.
Oh, my garden hat.
I saw you, I think, at the park. You had a.
Yeah, my
Sun
gardening hat. Yeah, it's like a sun hat, but I do gardening with it mainly.
I think we should.
Got a lot of bad reviews on that.
On the hat?
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Fuck, she got a swastika on it? How the fuck do people hate on a hat?
I know. How do you hate on a
How do you
hat?
fucking hate on a hat?
Right.
I got a closet filled with fedoras.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
And I don't think I've ever had anybody say a bad thing about them.
We got a TikTok.
Yeah.
Let's make a TikTok.
TikTok with your
Just dad hats.
with your Nazi helmet on over there.
Dad hats. Dad hats.
Dad hats.
Yeah. You, Isaiah, Outlaws, and myself.
Just walk around town with dad hats on.
Dad hats. There you go.
Yeah, we can do that.
There you go.
Dad hats and dad bods.
I don't know how much longer I want the dad bod. I know I've been saying that since I met you, but you know, yeah, I would like to at least make it to 85. You know, that would be nice.
Yeah,
Wouldn't it be weird if we started walking together, Johnny?
that'd be really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you might walk faster than I do, and I'm not one for power walking. I don't like it when people walk faster than me.
What if we did like go full white and we did the power walking thing?
You gotta get the bright jumpsuits on.
Just
We're
like
gonna
in Malcolm in the Middle. When his dad starts
Can we
power
still
walking.
find jogging suits somewhere? To go online. The all velour Sean John fucking tracksuit.
We're just gonna look like the fucking Sopranos.
Just look like
sitting
fucking
there
overweight fucking gangsters.
With our fucking foil sandwiches. Like, hey, fucking gabagool, huh? You fucking bastard.
Thugs don't work out, goddammit. Yeah.
That just made foil sandwiches just make me think of Casino.
Casino.
When they shoot that
They
guy.
go over his fucking sandwich.
Yeah. He's like, he had a fucking hero sandwich. Ain't no fucking gun.
Hello, hello. My mic went out.
Oh man.
There you go. Do it
Good.
again.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey.
I was
You
like,
just gotta play with it, you know.
Yeah.
You gotta mess around with the backside there.
Yeah. Reach around. Give it a good old reach around.
Yeah, I know
you know,
about
play
The
with
prostate, brother.
Yeah.
The prostate. There you go.
that's where the G spot is, right there.
it. 2 fingers on
Where all
it.
the
though.
G's hang out.
There you go. There you go.
That's why it's called the G spot, huh? It's where all the G's, it's where all the homie things.
For sure. For sure.
There used to be a fucking. I used to party down River Road, and my buddy, he had like riverfront property. He was telling me, he's like, all I gotta do is go down by the river. It was right by the road. Start a fire, and people start showing up. I think that's what he called it, the G spot. I'm like, bullshit. He's like, yeah, just start a fire, and I'll sit right there. And sure as shit, people just start showing up with
Yeah,
beer.
I've done that before too.
Yeah, I'm like, holy fuck, that's crazy.
I both started a fire and joined a fire party that was already started.
Just bring beer and just hang out.
I do miss like bonfires.
Just hanging out at bonfires.
There have been many a nights we've been by bonfires with cases of beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, I just remember this. You remember beer drinking Olympics?
Yeah, I was just gonna mention that actually. So
I
Beer drinking
hosted one year.
yeah.
I was like the MC.
We were gonna bring it back for my wedding.
Yeah.
BDO3.
You were or you are?
Well, I was. I got married already, and I didn't. You know, we didn't get married.
Yeah, we got a couple of divorces under our belt
couple
here,
divorces,
Johnny B. Yeah.
If I get married again, I'll bring it back.
That's why we got this brow. That's just like, oh man, misery. We know misery. That's why we got this wrinkle in our forehead there, John.
You just smell the misery on you.
But yeah, I was like the MC one year.
What is it though? Like just like beer fest, pretty
yeah,
much.
We took a couple of different beer drinking games and put teams together, and then everybody put money in. We had like a fucking tournament out of it, and fuck, that was a lot of fun.
So you were MCing, you didn't partake?
Oh, I got fucking.
Fucking laugh.
I signed some titties. Yeah.
Nice.
And I had my titties signed.
Nice.
I remember going home just covered in marker. Yeah.
Nice.
Good times were had.
Yeah. I remember one team was called the Niggas,
Whoa.
and one was called Oh Yeah, because they all had the Kool-Aid man.
Was this like at was this at like a bar or was this like at a house party?
It was on my property.
It was on his property.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our team was the Wagon Burners.
The Wagon Burners, that's right.
The niggas and the wagon burners, man. All kinds of racism going on in your property, huh? Holy fuck.
Daytime races.
Well, when you bring it back, we'll burn some crosses and we'll wear white sheets when we stop by. You know?
I want you to be the
Fucking prejudiced pieces of shits over here.
The Aryan brothers. What? It's only a game. Fuck off.
It's all gonna represent one different hate group. That's it. That's the only rule we got. Just represent a fucking group of hate.
I almost brought my Caucasian shirt out tonight too.
Oh man, those are nice. You still got one?
Yeah, I was gonna bring it. I decided to bring this one instead.
Yeah, I fucking bought one when they first fucking aired too. Long time ago, before my son was born. I had me a beautiful Caucasian shirt. Yeah. White people loved it.
Yeah.
White people loved it.
Anytime I'm going like shopping out of town, I'm bringing that shit.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to Cornwall, Messina, somewhere after that. I'm rocking the Caucasian shirt.
Yeah.
White people fucking love it.
It's for your people.
Yeah.
I'm honoring your people.
White people loved that sticker. When I first bought my Dodge and I put that fuck white people sticker on the back, white people loved that.
Yeah.
I've only had there was only one person, they were native, that gave me, it wasn't me, it was my dad. I heard time about it. I forgot that one day it was on my truck. Mm-hmm. My dad, can I use your truck? Yeah, sure, here. He's right here. Not knowing, I just yeah, he's going to be riding around in a truck that says fuck white people on it. And he brought some junk to the transfer station. They gave him a hard time there. Figures they would, them fucking white loving fucking Indians over there. Cracker loving fucking Browns. Yeah. You're gonna upset my white customers. It's a fucking dump! The fuck? Who the fuck's trying to be happy at the fucking dump? You fucking dumb bastard. But yeah, I don't know. I'm like, give me, I'm fucking taking my garbage over there now. Fuck him. And I did. I didn't say shit to me. It's fucked up, man. But I kind of felt bad for my dad that he had to do that, so I took the stickers off my truck after that. Yeah. Fuck him.
He was the only Indian I knew that he was telling people to fucking lighten the fuck up when people were getting upset about the mascot stuff.
Yep.
You know, he's just like, what? Chief Wahoo's fucking hilarious. You know, shit like that.
No, it's like the name Redskins does not offend me. You know what did offend me was that fucking Cleveland Indian. Because there's not an Indian in Akwesasne with teeth that fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
That's fucking offensive
Chief
to me.
Wahoo.
Yeah. The Redskins, no. Cleveland Indians, I got a problem with that little motherfucker.
There you go.
Might be a Chiefs kid or something. Yeah, he's got that tribal chief dental plan.
It's got the new veneers.
Yeah. fucking $15,000 a tooth.
He's got his house first.
That's where all your fucking casino money's going. Pay for somebody's teeth. But yeah, man, I don't give a fuck about Redskins. Doesn't bother me. Like this, probably around the time I realized that Indians, well, I don't know, man. We're very sensitive people. We find shit to get upset about. Stupid shit. We need something to be upset about, which I don't get. It's fucking crazy to me. Like, it's a fucking name. Like, I don't know. It might just be me, but I don't get offended by shit like that.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind it if it was across the board. You know, like the Detroit Crackers. Mm-hmm. Or, you know, the fucking, you know, the New Jersey Honkies. I want to see that shit.
Yeah, that's, I don't know.
You know, as long as I see others get their due, I'll be like, fine, go ahead. It's all in good fun, I guess. You know.
I love it, though.
Yeah.
I love it. I love a little controversy.
Well, who doesn't?
Yeah.
Who doesn't? Where were you on the whole mascot thing?
I mean, I don't really have much excuse to just go on and shit on racist. I deal with them all the time. Like even just playing games like on Call of Duty, there's constant fucking just out of pocket racist fucking white. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here, man? Like, do you think we not exist? There's a reservation in every state. We'll whoop your ass in every state. Right?
It's like they're saying some shit where fucking Washington Redskin doesn't seem so bad now. Really? It's like, oh.
I want to hear some of this shit, man. I don't mind. It'll probably make me fucking laugh.
Well, fucking yeah, man. Like, I'm just like, why you guys like steal all that spice and choose to be salty? Like, just change the fucking name.
Yeah, British people do be throwing fucking beans on toast and calling that shit delicious.
Oh, we got actually British friends in the group too, and I'm like, the Americans will get pissed off at the Europeans. I was like, don't make fun of your ancestors like that. Those are your fucking people.
Your people.
You're European American, man. No, I'm not.
Those are your cousins over there, man.
I did try some bangers before, which are like a British type sausage.
What?
English. They suck.
Damn.
And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, that's disgusting. I don't want that shit again. Oh, fuck.
So you on vacation overseas?
No, I just found them, and I'm like, I'll give it a shot, because I do like sausage. Yes, I know I'm setting myself up for jokes.
I got something for you then.
There you go. Exactly.
There it is.
See? Exactly.
Oh.
No, but I do enjoy good sausage. In
Who
fact,
doesn't?
I'm already sold.
Who
Will.
fucking doesn't?
in fact,
I'm already sliding it in.
He's already got one in his mouth.
if I could have a whole party, it's nothing
He's
but
got three. He's
sausages
got-
on the
I
menu.
got
What would you call that?
He's got 3 of them in his car right now. Just sitting there in the buns.
This is Will. He likes sausage. I do.
What a nice guy.
Yeah, so, I do try to, explore. And, bangers fucking suck. Shove them up your ass, Brits.
I'll have to get their opinion on it. I don't really know. They do have a lot of stuff on toast, though. That's a fact.
I do want to try some of that blood pudding, though. Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Or it's black pudding.
Yeah.
Black pudding, my bad. It's like blood sausage.
Oh,
Yeah. Why?
I don't know.
sausage related. man.
This one.
Sausage. I'm going to try sausage from like every country. I'll be like, I've even had African baboon sausage.
Sausage connoisseur.
That shit was...
Oh man! People collect quarters from all 50 states. Is that what you're? Is that what
I'm just eating sausage.
Pictures of you fucking eating sausage.
You're right. I probably should start taking pictures.
Yeah.
So I have
Please.
proof.
Please, for us, for our sake, for our entertainment, can you start taking pictures of yourself eating sausage? Please.
It's true. Everything in Sweden is prettier. Even the sausage.
Ooh.
There you go. It's a good looking sausage. Yeah. So yeah. I do enjoy good sausage.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Hey, chorizo.
Yeah.
Chorizo.
Yeah.
That's good sauce.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good stuff, man.
Yeah.
I like birria. That's some good stuff right there.
But yeah, bangers, fuck them. Terrible. Terrible. The English even fuck up sausage. Yeah.
Oh man, I got a guy who would probably talk you till he's blue in the face about what's going on in UK and cheese. He goes off on rants about cheese and.
Apparently they fuck up cheese too.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
he's
fuck
just a
up
cheese connoisseur. Where your
He
sausage
likes his
is
cheese.
Yeah.
Likes his cheese.
If only those two worlds could meet. Like
Yeah.
maybe if the cheese could be under the sausage. Like say after a long day. There you go. Waka waka.
Oh man, you should write some of this stuff down, man. Use this shit on stage.
Even
you're-
better,
you're
I'm
somewhat
putting
of a-
it out to the
You're
universe.
somewhat of a comedian, you know that?
I try, man. I try.
You could manifest that. You'd be traveling the world eating sausage all over the place,
Talking
man.
about your fucking goddamn cheesed sausage.
See that guy over there? He can't go 3 blocks without finding some sausage.
Sausage, yeah.
You know what else I take serious besides sausage? Chicken wings.
Oh hell yeah!
If you fuck up chicken wings, your restaurant blows.
Well, so do you fuck with Magic Mike's Twice Baked?
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah!
Absolutely.
That's the
They are the best on the res. Second best, I got to give it to Atomic.
Atomic.
Atomic. like
when
to
they
do,
do that shit crispy.
Yeah.
If that shit
I like
is
my wings
slimy,
nice and, like crispy.
yeah, slippery,
crispy, juicy.
you're
in the middle.
fucking gross. You know what else has good wings? Fucking, oh my God. It's right there in East Orvis there. Morel. It starts with an M. I do know that.
Morley's?
Morley's, thank you.
Morley's.
They got some decent wings. But you always got to ask them extra crispy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I like Cedar Views. Cedar Views is pretty good.
I have not had Cedar.
Yeah.
They're like jumbo too. It's been a minute, but they were good last time I had them.
Rosario's has good wings too.
What I always do is I say, hey, can you mix the hot sauce and the barbecue sauce and the one sauce? They always hook it up. Fuck, it's always bang.
You can mix sauces?
Yeah, hot and barbecue. I got a couple.
He mixed sauces. He mixed
All
sauces.
kinds of sauces, huh?
He mixes sauces, boy.
Just put your sauce in a bag. We'll be all right.
So we got the sausage. We got the sauce
sausage,
mixer.
the sausage.
Yeah,
There
it's
we go.
coming together.
There you go.
I guess,
Well, you need a food innuendo. Yeah.
huh. I don't know. I'll bring the cheese. Fucking no, man. I'll bring the French fries.
There you go. Yeah. Well, anything else you want to talk about, or you think this is pretty solid?
Yeah, I mean, I had a good time chatting with y'all.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Shooting the
It was.
shit.
Just bullshitting.
Yeah.
Our listeners got to know you a little bit, and then we just got the fucking blow ass about fatherhood and sausage, and fucking Chief Wahoo.
And racist hats.
I was trying to get the rights to not the rights. So there's a long-standing joke my dad has. I don't have his permission to share it, but maybe if I come back and I get his permission, I'll share it.
Fucking say it
It's
anyway.
the shitty Apple story. Oh, it's better if he tells it.
Oh, that's a joke.
He's fucking amazing at that.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that apple tastes like ass. Turn it around.
There's
Yeah.
more to it. But I do have this.
No,
one
that's
story.
an old ass joke.
No, not
I
that
don't think I've
joke.
ever heard an apple
No,
joke.
it's different.
It's where he says, "I want a rum and coke."
No,
he hands him
that
an
is
apple.
a joke.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
this is a story.
Oh, okay.
I do have a story that happened with me with him in the car, which is my own story. So that's okay for
Share
me.
it. Share it up. This will be this will end the episode. So make it a good story.
So I was just a young teenager. It was me, him, and his friend in the car, and he's like, "Man, you're old enough. We can talk shit about women with you." So we're driving along, and his buddy was like, "Hey, I seen this thing. It's like," he's like, "the G spot is like 1.5 inch, 2 inches right there in the inside towards you." He's like, "You just go like that to hit that spot." My dad looks over. He's like, "Oh man, that's interesting." He's like, I don't give a fuck about her though. I just bust a nut, go roll over, go to sleep. Fuck her.
Okay.
He entertained it for about 2 seconds.
Oh, wait,
and I'm
there's a
like,
G-spot?
I was
God
like,
damn.
yeah, I was a teenager, and I was like, what the fuck?
You gotta love how funny men used to be. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. We're the Aboriginal Outlaws podcast. I'm Sugar Bear.
Johnny B.
Our guest this week was...
Isaiah.
Be sure to find us on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button, like, and share. And keep an eye open for our friends over there on the political front. Sage Against the Machine. And our sisters on the Mohawk side. They're keeping it real. The fucking women's dance with the pleasure doula herself. And find us on TikTok, on Instagram, Spotify, bitches, boom, Facebook. And I don't know what we're up to this winter, but, if you want us to put on a show for you, hit us up. There you go. Coming to a reservation near you.